Hi, this is Duncan with Running Water Arts, and you're joining me here this morning on Friday, October 23rd, 2020. Woke up this morning and decided to do some painting. I feel really good about being creative early in the morning and having some fun first thing in my day. So, here I'm just wetting the watercolors I'm using, which are Beam Paints. That's BEAM Beam Paints. That's a indigenous owned and female owned company that makes paints up in Ontario, Canada. It's the Shiging First Nation. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And Beam Paints makes earth-based pigments, so there's no plastics involved, and I really love that. They got me kind of on a kick of really considering my materials that I use to paint with. And their colors are beautiful. So when I'm painting, I'm having as much fun as I can, just following my intuition and seeing what sort of colors and shapes are calling to me. And also, that relates to what areas of the page I'm working on. So I feel just excited or called to make certain marks or use different colors and move around the page. And so I'm following my kind of bliss, I don't know, process. I'm following my intuition here on what I think would be good. So I encourage you to do that when you're painting and maybe not think about expectations of what other people may want to see, but to really focus in on what's true for you in that moment. I find that to be very, very productive for me. But it really does depend on what type of art you're going for here. And I've been considering recently and for a long time what kind of art I'm making. And I realized that it's been very healing for me. So different emotions and different ideas and concepts, a variety of things can come out in my work, and it's not coming from what someone else asks of me, but what needs to come out of my body as a form of self expression. And so this can sometimes be happy and pretty and light and fluid, and sometimes it can also look a little violent or gross. And so I've made a lot of strange art, and I realized that these are things that have been inside of me that I needed to get out, and I feel better having made them. It feels like a blessing, it feels like a gift, and I also feel like I'm practicing some self acceptance, and I'm not judging myself for having these harder, tougher things, weirder things inside. I believe that a lot of us do, and having a creative practice gives us a safe and um, productive, creative way to express that. And this is true for all of the arts. So, whatever way you choose to express yourself can be an opportunity for healing and self expression and acceptance, and also just freeing some things inside that needed to come out and move. See how I just ripped that paper off of that other page? I stuck it down where the glue was and then kind of quickly pulled it off. And so that energy that I'm using to move when I'm working, I'm using energy. And so that energy needed to come out. It needed to be used and it needed to move. Here I'm applying more glue to this blue paper and putting it back down on the page, and sometimes find myself waiting until the consistency of these materials comes together to have an effect that I'm dreaming of. So I just wait for that paper to hang out for a little bit and it will start to loosen up, and then when I pull it off, up there it goes. I've got some paper sticking to the page, and that was exactly what I was hoping for. I think that is an interesting effect. Thanks so much for joining me in the studio today in this process and witnessing my work. And I want to encourage you on your own creative journey and sharing what you do and how you express yourself. So I thank you and hope you have a great day. Bye.